Hi, this is Terry of TDK Talks. I wanted to give you a quick update on a most amazing trip I just completed. Not less than a week ago, I returned from a 2-week trip to Vietnam. I went on an educational mission when I was asked by a local registered charity, local to me here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, called No Ordinary Journey Foundation. I was asked by the executive director and founder and parent expert of No Ordinary Journey, Laverne, if I wanted to join her mission team to Vietnam to be their videographer. I couldn't resist because I wanted to go down and I thought I'd like to capture a story, the story of No Ordinary Journey, the story of their team in action, a team of volunteer professionals that put in their time to go and help others in need. There were 7 of us here from Calgary, but we were also joined by 3 other team members from abroad. We were joined by a pre-med student from the Boston area of the United States. We were joined by a social worker conductor from Hungary, and we were also joined by a doctor of pediatric rehab in Australia. We traveled to several different hospitals delivering 2-day workshops. We met with the healthcare professionals of those hospitals, doctors, nurses, and admin staff, and then we also had up to 35 parent mothers who brought down their children with cerebral palsy. And the workshops are rotated in different rooms, so each of our experts, consisting of a nurse, a social worker, an occupational therapist, and a parent expert, would spend time one-on-one in small groups with the parents and the children, helping them deliver some care and instruction for the children to better their lives. We also had the most amazing team of translators that we connected with locally in Vietnam. They spoke quite fluent in English, and that helped a lot. We were also joined by 2 young Edmontonians who joined us. They rearranged their personal lives to come down with us and travel as well and act as our translators. The teams were most amazing, and when I saw them at work, I realized that probably my job is about the easiest, because remember, it was hot, the days were long for the kids, there was a bit of crying in that, and some of it from the kids, and well, that just challenged us, but we all did well. We had long days, but they were good days. I like productive days, I like hot days, so I was in my natural element. I also have to say that in that mission we delivered 10 wheelchairs that were not only contributed by our team members but by others through the No Ordinary Journey Foundation webpage. We got to see a little bit of Vietnam. We landed in Ho Chi Minh City in the wee hours of Saturday morning, something like 1:30 in the morning. By the time we cleared customs and received our baggage and got to our hotel, it was something like, I think, 3 a.m. Because we were staying right downtown, the whole street was festive with things going on, and you couldn't believe that this was in the middle of the night. After a short sleep, we met in the kitchen area where we had a nice breakfast, and we all got to meet each other because some of us, like myself, have never traveled with them before and have met them, so this was my first time. And we all did a round table. We all spent a couple minutes saying why we're there, what we're hoping to see and accomplish, and anything else. After that morning finished, that afternoon we flew about an hour north to Hue, where we did our first 4 days for 2 hospitals, and then from there we drove on the weekend for a 2-day stay at a beach resort, Da Nang, which is on the east side of Vietnam. After that weekend we flew back to Ho Chi Minh City, stayed overnight, and then drove most of the next day into the Mekong Delta, the Tra Vinh province, and the city of Tra Vinh. There we also did 2 hospitals over 4 days. It was interesting meeting the parents. It was interesting seeing the kids come down. They took really good care of us. The translators were great. They were a lot of fun. They're go-getters. They facilitated. Everything went smoothly. We got a lot of stuff done in those 2 short weeks. So if you've never done a working holiday before, I encourage you to do so. Like I said, No Ordinary Journey Foundation is a registered charity. In this episode's show notes, you can go to the links where you can find their website And you can also link to the short YouTube video that I did of some of the sights and sounds and clips that I've picked up while we were traveling to and from the hospitals, as well as doing a little bit of sightseeing, getting to know the country, the people, and the culture. Amazing country. I'm sure I'm going to be back there in due time. I think it was a worthwhile investment. I'm looking forward to doing more donation, more voluntary work for No Ordinary Journey. Thanks for joining me, and stay tuned. When that video is out, I will let you know. I certainly have another follow-up video to do on this trip. One of them is tips and tricks about videotaping. Some I knew, some caught me off guard. So I want to put together a few short clips and show you what I've learned so that when you do a trip like this with a camera or video, you won't make the same mistakes. You'll be ready. So I'm looking forward to doing that. So thanks for joining me. A little update. Glad to be back, and looking forward to giving you some more videos about our trip to Vietnam. Bye for now.